Imagine a man walking up to you in a professional setting and, instead of asking for a progress report on a neural lace project, he offers to donate his genetic material because he's worried the human race is going to go extinct. This isn't the plot of a dystopian sci-fi novel. It is the literal sworn testimony that came out of an Oakland federal court this week. For years, we've looked at the connection between Elon Musk and Shivon Zilis as a typical, albeit secretive, Silicon Valley romance. But the newest developments in the Musk v. OpenAI trial have completely shattered that narrative. We aren't looking at a traditional couple. We are looking at a hyperlogical, almost transactional merger of biology and business that feels profoundly different from anything we've seen in the celebrity sphere before. The factual breakdown of his testimony is genuinely staggering. Shivon Zilis, a high-level executive at Neuralink and a former OpenAI board member, spent the last 48 hours explaining that her role as the mother of 4 of Elon's 12 children started with a donation offer. According to Zilis, Musk approached her in 2020, encouraging those around him to have children. She had been struggling with health issues and a traditional path wasn't working out, so she accepted his offer. They initially agreed that he would not play a major day-to-day role and that his paternity would be kept strictly confidential. Of course, that secret didn't last, and neither did the distance. They now co-parent 4 children, including their newest son, Sheldon Lycurgus. But the real kicker? While she was raising these children, she was also texting Musk internal OpenAI secrets, telling him she was keeping the info flowing, while she sat on the board of the company he was actively suing. The public reaction to this has been a mix of total confusion and analytical fascination. Viral clips of the trial transcripts have been making the rounds on X and TikTok, with users debating whether this is peak efficiency or peak weirdness. The social media debate has largely centered on the agent allegations. On one side, you have tech enthusiasts who see Zilis as a loyal lieutenant who put Musk's vision for pro-human AI above corporate board etiquette. On the other, there is a massive wave of criticism suggesting that she was essentially a Trojan horse inside OpenAI, using her personal connection to the world's richest man to undermine a multi-billion-dollar organization. The phrase, keeping the info flowing, has already become a meme in Silicon Valley circles, used to describe anyone caught in a conflict of interest. This situation escalated because it blurs the lines between influencer culture and corporate espionage in a way that feels distinctly 2026. We are used to seeing influencers hide their relationships for engagement. We are not used to seeing board members hide the father of their children to maintain a neutral seat at the table of the world's most powerful AI company. This tells us that in the highest echelons of tech, personal life isn't just personal, it's a tactical asset. For Musk, his reputation as a population collapse alarmist is no longer just a series of tweets. It's a lived reality where he is actively recruiting his top executives to help him save the species. It's important to separate the confirmed details from the online theories. It is confirmed that they have 4 children and that Zilis testified about the sperm donor origins of their family. It is confirmed that her texts about info flowing were entered into evidence. What remains in the realm of theory is the exact nature of their current partnership. Musk has referred to her as his partner in the past, but Zilis' testimony painted him more as a regular guest in her home rather than a traditional domestic partner. The internet theory that she was groomed for this role is widely debated, but her testimony emphasized her own agency, stating she really wanted to be a mom and accepted the offer on her own terms. +3. Why does this feel different now? Because for the first time, we are seeing the human cost of Musk's greatest good philosophy. When he talks about Shivon Zilis, he doesn't use the language of romance. He uses the language of mission. She isn't just a partner, she's a trusted collaborator in his ecosystem. For Zilis, her reputation is now inextricably linked to this trial. She has gone from being a respected AI expert and Yale ice hockey star to being viewed as an unwitting agent in a $150 billion legal war. The pacing of this story is accelerating. As more documents from OpenAI's early days are unsealed, the info flowing between Musk and Zilis is becoming a central pillar of the lawsuit. It raises a bigger industry question about the ethics of inner circles in tech. If your romantic partner, or the father of your children, is your biggest competitor, can you ever truly be a neutral board member? As we look at the future impact of these revelations, the unresolved tension lies in the outcome of the trial itself. If Musk wins, his bait-and-switch argument against Sam Altman will be validated, but it will be on the back of Zilis' admitted leaks. If he loses, Zilis may have burned her professional reputation at OpenAI for a mission that failed. The upcoming response from Musk will likely be more population tweets, but for Shivon Zilis, the quiet life she once tried to maintain is officially over. The confidentiality agreement is dead, and in its place is a public record of a relationship that was built on data, genetic legacy, and the high-stakes world of artificial intelligence.